Hey you, yes, you, subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1k subs and 100,000 total channel views by the end of the year, so it would mean a lot if you could like, subscribe, and watch until the end since I spend so much time on these videos. Alright, thanks, bye.
Episode 15, Pirates vs. Ninja.
Welcome back after a prolonged break to Ninjago. You may have noticed that I've been gone a while, so before we move on, I want to address why. And yes, it is connected to the mistake I made at the end of my last video. Before we start, I want to issue an apology. I made a severe and continuous lapse in fucking nothing, buddy. Dragons Rising is absolute garbage. It is the most uninteresting thing I've ever watched, and y'all can suck it. Anyways, we open up on a flashback of this guy named Soto, who was the original owner of the Destiny's Bounty. And he's writing in his captain's log about this mysterious island that he's trying to find, called the Island of Darkness. And I'm sure this isn't foreshadowing for the whole season. But anyways, they crash into Ninjago and die because they let a blind guy drive. And back to our regularly scheduled programming, where the ninja are training Lloyd, who is being impatient as freak.
Sound familiar? I wasn't that whiny. No, you were worse.
And Jay makes a good point, which is that Lloyd probably won't get the training he needs to become the Green Ninja from this concrete box, and also...
because one day, he'll be yours. Oh, mine? Really? Sure. The elemental dragons were loyal to the 4 ninja, but Ultra Dragon, he's meant for the Green Ninja to ride.
This feels a little fucking unfair. Like the ninja watched their dragons fly away in hopes that they might come back one day. And they actually do. And the ninja are finally reunited with the creatures they started their journey with. And Lloyd just gets to fucking yoink them? Also, I kinda feel like Nia is pulling this information from out of her ass, because how the fuck did she acquire this knowledge? I mean, I guess maybe Wu taught it to her, but shut up, because that's stupid and you're ruining my negativity. Anyways, the ninja get a reality check through some Wu trolling.
It's time we search Ninjago City for a more suitable place to train Lloyd.
Ninjago City is huge! It'll take us all day to find it on foot!
You'll learn to travel with these.
What are those? Hey, wait a minute. These are bus tokens!
Cut to the bad guys, and since Skills got caught by good old Johnny Law, no rents, the other 3 generals have tag teamed up with Garmishlong and are trying to help him figure out what this so-called mega weapon does, when one of the Snake Goons spots Ultra on a flight and tells Garmadon to test the mega weapon on it, and after like 5 attempts and him looking like a fucking schizophrenic, he gets mad and crashes the fuck out, accidentally finds Soto's old captain's log, and Loki accidentally summons a dead pirate crew. Y'all still with me? Good, because back to the ninja, who have defeated their lavist. Leve reference? Have to get this off my chest, I'm telling you today, that when I talk to you, oh Cupid walks right through and shoots an arrow through my heart. And I sound like a loon, but don't you feel it to confess I've loved you from the start. Chat, is this fire? Should I sign to a label? Guys, don't click off, please. I promise. Who have defeated their latest rival, Public Transport, and they arrive at the bane of my existence.
Welcome to Grand Sensei Dareth's Mojo Dojo. I am Grand Sensei Dareth.
So this is Dareth, the owner of this hole in the wall, and he'll be a long-time returning character, unfortunately. And right away, I'ma let y'all know, I used to be and still am the biggest Dareth hater. Like, I was on my Kendrick shit before Kendrick was on Kendrick shit with my level of Dareth hate. This dude looks like he's pushing 50, is 300 pounds at the lightest, and lives off beef jerky and Dr. Pepper. And I love Dr. Pepper, so it hurts me so incredibly deeply to say that, but it's just true.
face the wall of karate trophies.
They're training this little guy to become the greatest ninja in all of Ninjago.
Not possible, for I am the greatest in the land. Let you train here, but only on one condition. You can defeat me.
So anyways, this poser gets his crusty socks rocked like Jake Paul should've if that shit wasn't more staged than a theatrical performance, and agrees to let the ninja train Lloyd in the Reddit HQ or whatever, cause I know this dude has a double chin and neck beard. Also, this is the most Disney Channel line I've ever heard.
How did you...
You might know animals, but we know Spinjitzu.
You can train in my dojo anytime.
You might know animals, but we know Spinjitzu. You might know animals, but we know Spinjitzu.
You might know animals, but we know Spinjitzu.
But cut to Garmadon and the Gooner Gang, and he figures out that the mega weapon
Doesn't have the power to destroy. It only has the power to create.
and tries to take charge of the pirates, but Soto isn't having his shit, so Garmadon gets cooked by the pirates because when he uses the mega weapon, it weakens him, meaning he can't fight back, and Garmadon and his goons all get locked in the brig while Soto and the crew discover the wonders of modern technology, and after 2 seconds of messing around, somehow figure out how to fly the ship. But whatever, because back to the dojo, where Jay is just getting all of his lines yoinked today.
That was the power of the Staff of Quakes. Look, pal, we're the guys that just saved the city from that giant snake.
Lloyd causes a whole 5.0 magnitude earthquake,
That was the power of the Staff of Quakes. And you did it without the golden weapon.
You can harness all of the elemental powers.
and back to the pirates, who are over Ninjago City, and they start pillaging until the ninja find out, and...
Come on, people! We're trying to save the city here!
Oh.
I don't see how this in any way should be slowing them down. I know they can get down without jumping on her, but whatever. Then Dareth, of all people, invades the pirated bounty and gets himself kidnapped, so the ninja grabs some costumes from Party City to hide in plain sight on the ship and rescue Dareth, who, speak of the devil, is about ready to get thrown off the plank, and he gets pushed off when Lloyd rescues his dumbass on Ultra, and Dareth, being an actual fucking lobotomite, thinks he saved himself by calling the dragon. And in my opinion, Lloyd honestly should have just grabbed some popcorn and watched Dareth bite the curb. But we're getting off track, because with Grand Sensei, the liability, Dareth, out of their way, the 4 musketeers go crazy on the swashbucklers.
If me and my gang pull up.
And this fight scene actually goes pretty hard until Jay cracks open a gumball machine, because this is definitely something pirates would own. And before you get mad at me, no, it couldn't be the ninjas, because their stuff got destroyed when the Devourer ate the ship. So this is either the pirates' gumball machine or Garmadon's, and neither option really makes sense here. Anyways, everyone slips, including the ninja, so they get mad at Jay, but honestly, if you manage to slip and fall because of a tiny gumball, that's your own damn fault, because gumballs are hella crushable. Lloyd tries to save the day again, but makes it worse until he actually starts cooking for a minute, but then he gets cocky and fucks the mission up. This is very escapable, but not to worry, because Nia saves the day and styles on all of them with the samurai. You know, we're just gonna take a moment of silence. We're just gonna stop it right there. Yeah. I have to finish the video? Or I don't get food? Will you finally let me out if I finish the video? Alright, fine. But not to worry, because Nia saves the day and styles on all of them with the Samurai X-Mech, and all the pirates get locked up. Then, the ninja very stupidly don't check to see if anyone else is on board before leaving the premises, letting Garmadon and the Slitherers, who have finally escaped, fly away with it. Dareth rightfully gets his ass kicked again.
Come on, guys. I dareth you to forgive me.
I don't find you funny.
And end scene.